Good morning, everybody. This is Renee here, and today we're going to work in a class tutorial that's going to help you to find mobility and flexibility in the upper body, mainly in the shoulders, but also in your upper back. And this is ideally for all the people that love to practice the acrobatic postures of yoga on the floor. If you practice aerial acrobatics or pole dancing, and as well if you love to rock climb, we're using a lot of our upper body for any of those activities, and we forget how important it is to get our shoulders mobile, flexible, and strong. Sometimes when we practice any of those activities, we build a lot of the strength, but we forget about the flexibility and the mobility. As well as if you don't do any of those sports, it really is going to help you to have like a healthy shoulders, yes, to feel good, and to have like a healthy way of living, of moving around your daily basic activities. So the thing that you're gonna need is a yoga block, and a chair. So I have my stuff ready here. This is a high chair. You don't necessarily need to work in a high chair, can be any regular one, or you can use a table in the same way that I'm gonna use that. And for the block, any of the yoga blocks or something similar, okay? So let's begin. Sit in your comfortable way. I like to sit always on top of a pillow because this helps me to keep the spine nice and long. Keep your hands on top of your knees. And we're gonna start with some simple movements to prepare the area to have nice flexibility poses and drills, okay? Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale and release through your mouth. And let's go again. Deep breathing in. Exhale. Close your eyes for a moment. Bring your attention to your breathing. Double check how do you feel your shoulders, the back of your neck, and your upper back. We tend to bring a lot of tension there. Sometimes it's completely unnecessary. So let's try to leave your shoulders relaxed. And slowly start bringing the chin close to your chest. And from here, start rolling your neck. Big neck rolls. Pause when you're facing down. And switch a direction where you're going. So going towards the other direction for your neck rolls. Pause with your head towards your right shoulder. Stop there. Relax the jaw and your teeth. And start rolling your left shoulder from the front to the back. And now switch a direction from the back to the front. Lay your shoulder down. Open this left arm. Just feel the nice stretch from the back of your neck, left side of your shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out here. slowly inhale, come back with your head neutral and switch. Bring your head towards your left shoulder. Take a moment to feel the position of your spine. And now start rolling this right shoulder from the back, from the front to the back. And switch it from the back to the front. Now keeping this shoulder down and relax. Start opening this right arm and just feel the nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Alright, come back with your head neutral. And now breathe in and start looking up. Lift the chest up to the sky. Exhale, chin close to the chest and round it on the spine. And let's go again, breathing up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And one more time. And exhale. Let's breathe in, bring your chest forward and exhale in a big spinal circle. Inhale forward, exhale circle. It's going to help us also to prepare and warm up our spine. Extremely connected with the shoulders. Before we work in our upper back and shoulders mobility drills. And now switch your direction. Pausing in the center, let's breathe in, raising the arms over the head, go with the knees, side stretch. And from there, continue to your twist. Look over the right shoulder, stay here. To the center, breathe in, raise your arms, go with the side stretch. And continue to your twist, look over the left shoulder. Good. We're gonna grab this block right away and you're gonna hold it from the wider part. And over the head now, continue with this spinal circles that we did before. This time being more aware of the upper back and shoulders. So let's try to keep the block over the head all the time as you move in these spinal circles. So I'm gonna move on the side for you to see me. And switch directions. Okay, pause, come back to the center. Leave the block on its side for a moment. Open your arms and start going with your big arm circles now. Now, have in mind that we start being aware of how we need our postural muscles holding the spine while we're moving our upper back and shoulders. And move with your breath. As you inhale, raise your arms. As you exhale, you lower them. Inhale up and exhale down. Let's switch a direction. Inhale up, exhale down. Two more times here. Let's bring our cactus arms. Elbows on the same line as your shoulders, palms towards the screen or forward. And let's look for a shoulder rotation. From there, your palm is gonna be all the way down and facing backwards and back to be facing forwards. As we do this, keep your elbow in the same line as your shoulder and try to keep the support in the lower back, the abs and the lower back holding your spine, okay? Let's breathe in here and exhale lower. And start feeling and exploring how far you can go, how far your shoulder lets you go. All right, let's do one more. Good. Now, exactly as you are, we're gonna bring our scapula bones together and apart. So you're gonna explore the range of motion from the shoulder. Okay, support on the lower back, cactus arms, shoulder blades together without popping your chest forward, keeping the nice and neutral spine, and back to the middle line. Shoulder blades together, back to your middle line. And you should start feeling that your shoulders are working. Maybe they're getting tired. And one more time here. Good. From this middle line, we have one more to go. Over the head, inhale, exhale, bring your elbows close to the ribs, like if you wanna hug your armpits in, okay? Inhale over the head, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Exhale. Good. Give a little shake on the arms, okay? I'm pretty sure you're still feeling your shoulder working. So let's bring the right arm in front of you. Let's go with the simple, super easy stretch that we usually do in any class. Just have in mind that the elbow should be straight. You're pressing it against your chest. And your head as well relax towards your left side. And slowly let's switch. Let's go with the other arm. So your left one, elbow straight, shoulder down, spine neutral, and head relaxed towards the right. Good. So we're gonna go back to this block. And we're gonna explore one more range of motion and support on the shoulders and the upper back, okay? I want you to be really careful and always go as far as your body lets you go. Don't go beyond pain. If at any moment it's painful and too uncomfortable, please don't push it forward, okay? So we're gonna keep the block now with your forearms. So we're not gonna use our hands. This is gonna help us to keep our elbows shoulder distance apart. And we're gonna go as far as you can go, bringing the block over the head. And this is how it's gonna look like from the front. Yep, and now from the side. We're gonna start here with your elbows 90-degree bend. We're keeping that awareness of the support with your abs in the lower back, so we're not popping our chest forward and we're not collapsing completely on your spine, all right? Let's go here, 90 degrees. Inhale, start raising as far as you can go. And exhale, you lower. And we go again the same way, okay? Inhale, over the head. And exhale, you lower. Inhale, exhale. to do the same movement, now lying in our back. Now I'm sitting on a pillow, and I'm gonna use this pillow as a support in my upper back, okay? If you have a pillow, use that. You can also use an extra block. But I just wanna show how you can do something with simple elements that everybody has at home, right? So keep your knees bended. We're gonna bring in the block in our forearms. Our head should be resting on the ground. And you're gonna explore how far you can go. Inhale over the head, tap the floor, and come back without dropping your block. And without lifting your spine or your lower back or any part of your body, okay? Over. And come back. Let's go 2 more. And 1 more. Good. Okay. Now, let's say you want to make this a little bit more intense. Then you can press the block from the thinner part. That's going to be an option. So let's try that. From here, keeping that pressure all the way behind you and coming back. One more time. And if you want to make it even more intense, then is when we use the other block and we place the block in our upper back while we're doing the same drill. Our upper back is going to be super open as we're trying to do the same drill, bringing your hands behind your head and back here on the front. Okay, one last one. Good, and slowly release it. So check that the block is in the upper back, not on the lower back, okay? And that is for people that have extra blocks at home, or you can stack more pillows one on top of the other. Now, let's move to the chair part. That's what we have in the chair here. After doing our mobility drills, we're going to start working in opening more the shoulders. I suggest to put a double mat for the knees, so you feel more comfortable here in the contact with the ground. And as I said to you, it doesn't have to be a high chair. It can be any other regular chair, it can be a table, or it can be your couch. Sometimes I do the same thing on the couch. So we're gonna keep our palms together. There are a few things that we have to have in mind. We try to keep our elbows shoulder distance apart, palms together, and then your head is gonna start looking for space between your arms, okay? Now when you get here is when we want to open the chest. However, we don't want to lose completely control of the lower back, meaning that we don't want to just pop our tailbone out because we think that we can go further. Ideally, we're going to keep a simple tailbone tuck and the support on the lower back, like I have been saying the whole time. The abs should be engaged, your lower back should be engaged. So this is how it will look like. instead of. This is what you shouldn't be doing. Okay, we shouldn't be losing completely control of the lower back and popping our tailbone out. So let's go here. We're gonna count 10 deep breaths, and then slowly we're gonna get out. Bring your elbows on top of your surface, or your chair or your table. Keep your knees hip distance apart. Let's breathe in here. Exhale, lower. Bring your palms together behind your head. Control the lower back. Tuck your tailbone in. And start counting your breaths from 10. 9. Slow and relax. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. And on your next exhalation, slowly, slowly, slowly. So bringing your hands in front. Take a moment here with your elbows straight. And slowly we're getting out. And take a moment in your child pose. This time with your arms next to you, next to your legs, relaxing your forehead down. Good, slowly lift. We're going to move the chair. And we're going to do our last restorative. This is going to be a pose. So you can use the blocks or the pillows, or you can use 2 blocks, or you can use 2 pillows. Depend how high you want to go. We're going to keep the block in the middle, in the lower level, right there in between your shoulder blades. Yeah? So we're going to keep it right there. We're going to lay the feet like as wide as your mat and your knees falling into each other. Your head should be relaxed on the floor. And you're going to keep your cactus arms again. You should feel like a nice heart opening pose. Try to relax the back of your neck. And take a moment here just to breathe. And now you can stay here at this level. If you have the blocks, we're going to place it in the middle level to put it a little bit higher. So rolling to one side to get out. And help always yourself with your elbows. Middle level is going to open much more your chest. You see if that works for you. Otherwise, you don't have to push it. And you can always place 2 or 3 pillows to raise the level of the chest. And slowly lower your arms, roll into one side again. Help yourself to remove the block or remove your pillow. Lie on your back, hug your knees, rock it side to side, keeping your shoulders relaxed. Keep getting a nice breathing in and breathing out. And when you're ready, roll into one side and help yourself with your hands to go to seat. And once you're here, let's take our last breathing in together. Raise your arms over the head, palms together in front of your heart. Being thankful for all the blessings that we have. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please know that if you have any injuries, please don't practice any of these exercises, or always check with your physiotherapy first.